Hey everyone, I'm Armor Gaming, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Monster Legends. So you did it, you got the Warmaster Necromancer, you beat the first floor, you beat the second floor, you got 100 cells, you crafted this monster, then you hatched this monster, and you have a level 100 Necromancer, and now you're wondering, is he even good? Is an unranked Warmaster Necromancer even that great? I'm here to tell you he is, and I'm here to prove it, and I want to give a huge thanks to Wolfgang for letting me use his account to make this video. And first of all, let's start by talking about what skills you want to give Necromancer at level 100. Because the skills you give him at 100 are different from level 105 and 110 specifically. So at 100 you want to maximize on the skills that deal damage, steal life from the enemy, and then recover your own life, the lifesteal skills, like Anima Suctus and Spirits. Deals heavy direct damage to one enemy, gains as much life as damage dealt, 37 stamina cost 2 turn cooldown, and Anima deals massive direct damage to one enemy, gains as much life as damage dealt, requires cooldown. For the other skill, the must-have skill you want on any single Necromancer build is this skill right here. It costs 29 stamina, it has no cooldown, it's spammable, and it removes negative effects and grants you an immediate extra turn. That is such a powerful skill. And for the last and final skill, you want the skill that revives an enemy monster and possesses the enemy monster, and also gives them current countdown and double damage. So for example, if an enemy monster is dead, you resurrect them, double damage, and then they're possessed, so if you revive an attacker, they can kill their own team. If you revive a deny monster, they can at least deny their own team. The double damage is nice so they can deal more damage. I need to stress this, however, I do not think this is that great of a skill, and it pains me to say that because this is what Necromancer has going for him. This is a brand new mechanic. It's the first time it's been introduced. It's like really cool. Reviving the enemy's own monster to use against them, how cool is that? It's the first time it's ever been done in Monster Legends, but it really isn't that great. And let me explain why Necromancer with running this skill, like I'm really considering, once I rank up my Necromancer, I'm considering not running the skill no matter how cool it looks, because I want to use my Necromancer on defense. And if you run this skill on defense, you could be into some trouble, because let's just say he is on defense, your Necromancer, and then considering Necromancer now is an available monster, or the enemy just brings monsters that are immune to possession, if the enemy Necromancer revives a monster that's immune to possession, well then the enemy Necromancer basically just gave you a free monster for one turn. Or if you're fighting Necromancer on defense and you bring your own Necromancer, it doesn't matter who Necromancer revives, your teammates or Necromancer himself, because your whole team's immune to possession, so then once again you got a free monster thanks to the enemy defense, and now they have double damage. And so I really do like the skill, I like the uniqueness, I love that it's the first of its kind, but I just don't really feel like it's really practical if you're planning to use Necromancer on defense, and even if you plan to use them on offense, like when you revive the enemy monster, they don't get an immediate extra turn, so who knows when they're even gonna go. Are they gonna go next in the turn order? Are they gonna go last? Let's say you really need that monster to attack the enemy, but it's going last in the turn order, so that doesn't even help you. It's just, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I really wish it would have given an immediate extra turn, then I could really see it for offensive purposes, but again, for defense, it just might really work against you. Because if the AI does it at the wrong time to the wrong monster, well then thanks to your defense, the enemy just got a free revived monster. And so once again, just be really careful about running the skill. As cool, as unique as it may be, it might not work out the way you want to. With that being said, at level 100, in my personal opinion, the best runes you can give this monster, it's not all team speed, it's not 3 speed, it's honestly a strength and a life. And I know you might be thinking, Armor, that is so weird to give a monster like of this magnitude a life rune. Honestly, it's because of the lifesteal skills primarily that you want the life and you want the strength rune. You want to maximize his already high life. Like seriously, he has one of the highest lives in the whole entire game, and you want to give him a strength. That way, every time he packs a punch and deals damage to the enemy, he recovers life in case he gets taken damage. And specifically because he has the artifact trait, he can counter Voltik, Zyla, and now he can counter Prince Charmless, which lots of players have him ranked up at rank 3, even rank 4. Same for Voltik and Zyla, they're super old monsters. The amount of people you're going to run into in player versus player, they probably have ranked up extra turn monsters. And by giving this monster a strength rune, it helps you to take them out, and by giving him a life rune, it increases survivability. And as for relics, I already mentioned, you want to give him something to recover his own stamina, because he has high stamina cost, and you want to give him the healing amulet, or just some sort of amulet that recovers his life. So healing amulet is great because it recovers 21k once it's maxed out, and it's only a bronze relic. So this is Wolfgang's account. Once again, a huge thanks to him for letting me use his account. I want to showcase this monster at level 100, just in case you're still thinking about getting Necromancer, you're not too sure, you're not sure if he's actually going to help you defeat really powered up bases, you know, level 130, ranked X runes. I'm telling you, Necromancer is your man. He's your Warmaster. He's a great, phenomenal monster, even at level 100. Once he goes to level 105 and 110, then you can reconsider the runes. You might not need the strength, you might not need the life, then you can do 3 team speed, or 2 team speed and a single life. Maybe you can do single life, team speed, and speed, but we can talk about that later. Right now, let's talk about Necromancer at 100. And so right off the bat, there are two bases that interest me, the Voltik base and the Nishan's Pet base. But I'm actually just going to go after the Nishan's Pet base. So 130 Nishan's Pet, a 130 Lamu, and a 130 Darmid's Pet. I'm assuming Darmid's Pet is the attacker, probably running 2 team speed and a strength. Nishan's Pet is going to go 3 speed runes. Lamu might have 3 team speed. And so obviously there's no way I can outpace the enemy. Those are 130 monsters, probably level X runes. I'm going to get AoE possessed. But thanks to my Warmaster, let's see how this battle goes. This is real time, there's going to be no editing, and look at that, I was pretty much correct on the runes, with the exception of being slightly wrong on Darmid's Bodyguard. He's actually running 2 strength and a single speed, but that's fine. So let's see what happens. I'm going to click fight, and look, Nishan's Pet goes first. Oh shoot, Darmid's Bodyguard goes first. I was hoping he wasn't first because he packs a punch. But Nishan's Pet goes first. I was hoping Kyaku would go after Nishan's Pet. AoE possession, bam, it's blocked. Can't do anything to me. And unfortunately, I lost my 2 monsters. That really shouldn't have happened. Ideally, Kihaku was supposed to go second. I had no idea that they'd actually go single speed. Well, actually, there was that possibility, but that's fine. So, I lost, but you kind of saw the idea of what I was going for. Necromancer just essentially counters the possession, so even if the enemy is super fast, but they rely on possession, all you need to do is run Necromancer, just have him on your team. Like, it doesn't matter what turn order Necromancer in, he can go last for all we care, and then you have your Denier with 3 speed runes and you have him go next in the turn order. So that didn't work out. I should have probably brought a monster with team speed instead of Barakor. I just thought Barakor would be a good idea, but I guess I'm gonna need that extra team speed just because this is Legendary 4 League. So let me go with Fatid. I think this should probably work out. And unfortunately, the best base we can take on that has possession is the Ruby base, but let's just try it. Let's see how this goes. So let's see, Necromancer versus Ruby base, team speed, so 6 team speed Ruby. So if my Kihaku does not get possessed, he can get frozen, he can get stunned, I'll still be fine. So I'm feeling pretty confident. Let's see what happens. Ruby will hopefully do lane odds, and that decreases the likelihood of actually getting immobilized, stamina, and stun. Nope, everyone got immobilized. Let's auto this real quick, see what happens. So updated release, artifact hater, cryptic doors, killed Kihaku, controlled dice, and still immobilized. That's fine. Oh, by the way, Necromancer doesn't have that final rune. It's going to be a speed rune. So we're just waiting for... Wolfgang is waiting for the event to end, because when the event ends, he's going to get a free speed rune. So that's what's going on there. So unfortunately, it's going to be another of those tough battles. Again, I'm not saying that Necromancer is just automatically going to make you win all those tough battles, but he gives you a really good likelihood against specific possession-reliant bases. Like that first base, I really feel if I would have brought a better team, if I didn't bring Barakor, who had a speed and 2 strength, I think as long as Kihaku would have gone second in the turn order, that would have been like the perfect example of what Necromancer can do at level 100. Alright, and so I'm going to get a little smart. I'm going to go against this Kihaku base. He can freeze into possession, right? And Isofex, he can also do AoE possession. So I'm going to bring mountain monsters, Montezuma, Igursus, come at me. Alright, Kihaku goes. He's super fast. Couldn't outpace him, couldn't outspeed him. Let's see what he does. He does his AoE, possession freeze, look at that, possession blocked, and then my mountain monsters, they have the trait to block. And now I can proceed to win the battle. I'm going to go ahead and do Montezuma Revenge, activate the cooldowns on Isofex, because I'm not scared of Kihaku, not scared of Undertaker. We're going to auto this real quick, recharge, and Katsujinkin. So 0 cooldown, doesn't matter, right? So thanks to this monster alone, again, he hasn't even gone, he has no speed rune. Again, he's supposed to have a speed rune, but Wolfgang hasn't given it to him because he doesn't have that level 10 speed rune yet. That's awesome. And so now I can move on and attack with my mountain monster. I'm going to go AoE Burning. Burning lands on everyone. And now that strength rune, that's going to allow me to deal some massive damage. I have 19k damage here. I have 15k damage. Let's go with the 19k. And bam. So Kihaku's going to die with DOT. There is a chance he gets resurrected, but I'm fine with that. Let's recharge. And then, alright, he's dead. He can do, Isofex can do AoE Possession. That won't do anything to me. He could, let's see what he does. Isofex Bite. So he's single targeted. I'm dazed now. Good thing I have that extra turn skill that removes negative effects. And speaking of which, I'm about to get hit with bleeding. Once again, that extra turn skill, really great skill. 0 cooldown, so it's spammable. There's even the possibility that I spam to an alt. That's always definitely possible. Let's recharge here. And now let's go ahead and kill... see, Isofex, I don't consider him that much of a threat. So let's just kill the Undertaker so he doesn't resurrect. So 70 damage attack. And the burning, that ought to kill him. With Necromancer, so shield activated for the enemy. Healing Amulet activated for myself. That's the Healing Amulet kicking in. I'm going to use the skill to get rid of the Daze because I want my next attack to land. So Daze is gone. So now I can attack and do my Dark Blast attack. That's a Lifesteal. And even though I'm using it against Isofex, it's just I want to showcase that Lifesteal really comes in handy. That Strength Rune really comes in handy. So he does Claws, kills my Montezuma. If I had Necromancer ranked up, I could easily revive Montezuma. And whoa, I thought you were gonna die with burning. I could easily revive Montezuma, and in a team war scenario, that would just increase the likelihood of me actually getting 3 coins. And so here we go. We took on this pretty tough base with thanks to Necromancer. Those first 2 battles, they didn't go ideally how I wanted them to go, but hopefully this 3rd battle really showcased his potential, and hopefully I can do 2 more. Alright, and so I have 2 more attacks, and once again in the middle we have another base that's reliant on possession. However, it could also be reliant on stun and freeze, so I'm going to bring the exact same team, and we'll see how I fare against this team right here. And so let's see who the main denier is. The main denier is actually Cabinfish, not Nishan's pet, but let's click fight and we'll see how this battle goes. So the enemy is so fast that all 3 of their monsters go before I get a single churn in. Wow. So there's the stun, here's the freeze, here's the possession, and bam. Thank you Necromancer, my monsters did not get possessed, and now I am free to attack. Well, considering Nishan's pet isn't really a huge threat, I think I'm going to go ahead and possess Cabinfish, and he's probably going to try to immobilize his own team. So we'll go ahead and do Elder Curse. Now we'll do the single possession. We will do fatigue hit. We will first of all do fatigue hit on the enemy Atum's general's bodyguard, and then we'll go toxic disease, poison, and possession. Get Cabinfish, so now he can attack his own team. Let's see what he does. Bullet rain, and bam, stunned. Nice. And then with my Igursis, I'm gonna go after the bodyguard, because again, those deny monsters, the Cabinfish, the Nishan's pet, I really don't consider them as threats. Like, they really can't do anything to me. Normally possession is like the #1 thing you want to be scared of, but against a Necromancer, even at level 100, like, he can't do anything to you. He has 3 speed runes. In this case, he has 3 team speed. He can't touch you. So let's see, the burning is actually going to kill Cabinfish, so that will actually be nice. So I get stamina thanks to my staff. I'm frozen, unfortunately. That life rune really, again, at level 100, considering you're taking on ranked up monsters, that life rune just really helps you stay alive. I just lost 20k damage. I can't wait till I can attack that earth-based monster with a dark-based attack. Ooh, that's going to be glorious. So I'm going to go ahead and do 2 turn possession on the general's bodyguard, assuming he stays alive. I can't wait for Nishan's pet to attack him. So let's see. Burning, you're still alive. Flesh Piercer, another possession skill. Sorry, can't do anything to me. And let's see. What are you going to do, bodyguard? You are going to attack yourself, your team. Are you going to... Okay, nice. So Nishan's pet is out of the picture. 3 against... And once again, they had level 10 runes. They were all ranked 130, or level 5 ranked 130. And I still pulled it off. Let's recharge. Let's recharge. Let's showcase this massive damage attack. First of all, my relic activated. But now, let's do Anima. Attack. Bam, 20, what was that, 28k damage, a level 100 monster against a 130 monster. It might have been more, it might have been like 38k. That was glorious. Alright, so we finally found a Voltik base, although it has a Timerion, so I'm a little worried about this, but I think I might be able to manage just because I have that 0 cooldown spammable skill. So I don't have a stamina rune or anything, but let's just see how this works out. Timerion goes first, then Voltik. So we're gonna see how the anticipation trait works on this monster, on Necromancer. And I apologize that he's not in the middle. I normally like to put the main star in the middle. So 50k volts, look at that, it'll 37k damage. So I'm gonna do the extra turn skill, and then I'm gonna do the extra turn skill again and again until I can do that lifesteal skill. So here we go. And let's see, there it is. I can do the first one, which will recover 15k life, but I want to be able to do the other one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take that 15k. I'll attack Voltik. There you go, 15k. So he hit me with his strongest skill. His other skills are not going to be that powerful. Exhausting Mass hit me, Static Shocks, only 11k, and then an extra 14. My Healing Amulet activates, that's why having this is really helpful, specifically to counter Voltik and Xyla and Charmless. And look, I can do Anima, 19k damage, that's beautiful. 19k damage with the level 10 rune, that's against a 130 volt. Keep that in mind. And then he does 10 million volts, so the worst thing that could possibly happen. So that's why I brought Fatid and Undertaker with me. Fatid, even though he gets hit with cooldowns activated, I believe I can still do Trader Eater, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe not. Maybe that had a high cooldown, so I could be wrong about that. Let's see, I'll do Cryptic Doors, I'll get rid of Volt, so the main attacker is gone. So let's see if I actually manage to win. I have 2 revival monsters. I think I have a pretty good chance, honestly, to be completely honest. Let's see what Fatid can do. I know I can do Trader Eater, but can I do anything else? 2 turn cooldown, 2 turn, oh no, I can't. So I'm just gonna have to recharge. And I'm gonna have to Healing Amulet activates. So you see that, and again, he doesn't have a speed rune. Ideally, he could also have a stamina rune. If he's specifically meant to counter Voltik and Xyla, a stamina rune would honestly be not that bad at level 100, just because you're relying on that anticipation trait, the lifesteal, the high damage, and the life rune. I'm gonna go ahead and just recharge. And let's see what he does. Stunning Assault. Everyone's going after Necro, that's fine. Loop damage, so as soon as my monsters get to attack, I'll be fine. Let's see, what will I do next? Cryptic Doors again. No, I'm just gonna recharge. And then Timmy recharges too. Fatid has to recharge again. Necro is stunned. Let's auto this real quick. Days and Wings. And stop time. Let's see who he immobilizes. Anticipation trait will kick in. He tried to anticipate Necro. Nope. Anticipation kicks in. And look, I can revive Voltik if I want to. Bring him back. Have him attack his own team. Or I can do Lifesteal. And I am going to Lifesteal. Actually, I'm going to remove the negative days. That way I make sure my next attack lands to make sure I recover life. So taking down Necromancer is going to be pretty darn tough. I'm going to go after... I'm going to attack General Ingvar and I miss, so that's unfortunate. Cooldown's activated again. Ouch. So that is going to be very bothersome throughout this whole match. Alright. So I can do Cryptic Doors. Let me try to stun. And it lands. So even with days it landed. That was interesting. I'm going to recharge here. Going to recharge with Necro. Going to click the auto to speed this up. He did loop damage. That's fine. I really wish I can get some of my other skills going. Let's see. Cryptic Doors again. Nope. He's just going to reflect that. Does Ingvar not have encouragement? I'm surprised he hasn't used encouragement. So, dodge attacks. That's fine with me. I'm going to space time. Okay. I'm going to recharge again with Fatid. I think that's the only thing I can do. Let me see. Yep. So, recharge again. Necro. Let's see if I can attack. I can do the extra turn skill. But that doesn't really help. So, I'm just going to recharge. Let's see what they do. Charging banner activates. Ouch. Stamina for Timmy. Stunning Assault. So Necro still hanging. That life rune really helps. Keep in mind, he's only level 100. Can't attack, but anticipation kicks in. So that stop time was pretty much useless. And recharge. And now the turn order is super weird. So let me try to stun the enemy Ingvar again. And it lands again successfully. Loop damage. Cool. I think Fatid can finally attack. And I think I'm going to hit that Ingvar hard. Let's see. Infected Breath. And Rotten Claw. I'm going to go ahead and do Rotten Claw. I don't care if Fatid dies. I just want to get rid of that Ingvar. So Bleeding landed. That's nice. My Fatid is still alive. And look at that. Let's hit hard. And let's recover some life. Actually, let's bring Voltik. No, let's not bring Voltik back. Should we bring Voltik back? Let's keep Voltik alive. I'm wondering if I kill him, he won't steal my life, right? Let's do Anima. Because he's dead. No, he's still... Oh, darn it. Okay. So now I know. He still attacks, so he doesn't die until he does the mirror. So that's unfortunate. Cooldown's activated again. Ooh, this is going to be a long battle, but I think this was his glorious battle. Because that's a 130 Timeron, that was a 130 Voltik, and that's showcasing that Necromancer pretty much by himself. These are just support monsters. These are there to revive. Pretty much Necro by himself is what's going to win me this game. Let's go ahead and do stun again, just to deal damage. It's a miss. I think I didn't have days and now I missed, and when I had days it didn't miss and actually land. Well, that's funny. Dodge attacks, that's fine. Fatid is finally dead. Let's see. I am going to recharge. And then let's auto this real fast. Bleeding, Stunning Assault. Come on, do your stop time. Thank you. So, stop time triggered my anticipation trait. So I get an immediate churn. I'm stunned, so it just gets rid of it essentially. Loop damage, that's fine with me. I know I can't hit you with Lifesteal, so I gotta keep that in mind. Let's see. Cryptic. Yep, I can finish him off with stun. Do I want to do that? Let's just finish him off because he is annoying. Bam. And he reflects it. So I might... Did I lose him? 3,000. No, I didn't lose him. Okay, so there we go. 2 against 1. And let's start stealing some of his life. Bam. 15k. So that was all thanks to Necro. I think this was the perfect match highlighting how he can counter Voltik, Zala, Charmless. So definitely like taking on Voltik bases. And again... Just as a reminder, he only has 2 runes right now. He doesn't have his life rune, so honestly, he should be going more often than he's going in right now. Right now, he has base speed stat, so that's why he's super slow. And ideally, he really should have a single speed. Although, like I said, even a single stamina, it's not that crazy of an idea. Let me go ahead and do my extra turn skill, and I can pretty much spam this since I'm only facing Timeron, so there's not a threat anymore. I'll do it again, and let's see what skill I can utilize now. Let me drain some life, recover my life. I'm going to recover to max. And then if I ever get the chance with my Undertaker, I'm going to do a resurrection. Space-time activates. That's fine. I have to recharge with my monsters anyhow. Let me auto this real quick. Recharge. Loop damage. That's fine with me. I can't hit him with my Lifesteal skill, but I'm going to hit him with Undertaker maybe. Is he dead? Oh, no. No, he's not dead. So I'm going to recharge because Timmy can still kill me. Stop time. Thank you. Trigger anticipation. But so, again, it's one of those things where, like, I got stop timed. Anticipation, he just basically wasted stamina. Cooldown's activated. That's fine. I have my spammable skill, so I'm going to spam it. So, and hopefully I get my ult. Where's my ult when I need it? I've had way more than, like, 20 turns by now. Recharge. Recharge. And this is, once again, why a stamina, it's not that crazy because you have this spammable skill. And with anticipation, you know, voltik goes, you can literally spam your ult, try to get your mega stun. I mean, your mega possession. We'll go cryptic doors. So Timmy is close to dying. We'll auto this. Space time. And recharge. Okay, here we go. Cryptic doors. No, let's have Necro finish off the game. Hopefully he doesn't miss. Alright, Necro. Let's do Anima. And there we go. That was a 130 volts, a 130 Timmy. What did you guys think about that battle? Alright, and so we're going to fight this other voltik base with a Thetis. Now, the only thing I don't like about Thetis is she's going to drain my stamina, but I think I should be fine. That voltik doesn't even have any strength runes, so I should definitely 100% be fine. So let's showcase this. Pesty Trap activates, Life Banner activates too. Oh, not Charging Banner? That's odd. So Stamina Devours, my monster loses their stamina. Voltik goes, does 50k volts on Necro, does 10k damage, Anticipation kicks in. Energizer Staff kicks in, my monsters get their stamina. Look, I even got my ult. So, Mega Possession to everyone. That's cool. But let's suppose I didn't have my ult. Because of my high level strength rune, look at all that damage and I recover back to full life essentially. So Volt, you are not a threat to me at all. Energy Mask activates on Volt. Assaults, that's so weak. Okay, 3000 damage. Simple recharge. Attack me again, I dare you. Keep in mind, this is a level 100 Necromancer. And I can lifesteal again. And because this voltik isn't a threat, I can attack his teammates. So for example, let's attack Kryleton. Kryleton, I'm gonna go after you. I think you're kind of menacing. 20k volts, go ahead, attack me. Not a problem at all. Extra turn. Let's recharge. Attack me again, I dare you. Assault, okay. Not even close to dying. Let's do Animal. Kryleton, come on, I can do this all day, Volt. I can do this all day. Once again, a stamina rune, not necessarily that crazy of an idea. Considering your stamina skills do cost a lot, but you can just keep attacking endlessly essentially. Every time Voltik attacks me, I'm gonna attack back. 50k volts, not a problem. And recharge. What are you gonna do now? 20k volts? Oh no, my life is like getting low, kind of, not really. Let's go ahead and recharge again. And assault, that's so weak, Voltik, sorry about that. Let's do Anima, this time on General Thetis. 19k damage, recovered my life. Look at that, I am back to full health. Assault, let's attack Thetis. Nope, you know what? Well, let's just do Anima for fun. Voltik ran out of stamina. Let's finish everyone off with style. Alright, and this last time we're going to go after Hockey Guy. I imagine that Nishin's pet is 3 speed, and the other 2 monsters are probably going to be 2 team speed and a red rune. All level 10 runes. My strategy, hopefully, is that Kihaku goes second in the turn order after Nishin's pet. Nishin's pet is going to do AoE possession, which isn't going to land, and then with my Kihaku, I can AoE freeze and possess. So let's see if it actually works out, and let's see, I was pretty much, yeah, I was exactly right. 2 team speed and a red on both of those monsters, so the plan is going to work. This is literally the perfect battle where I can highlight Necromancer to his fullest potential. Really glad I got to see this. Everyone, as you can see, level 10 runes. Everyone's 130. This is why Necromancer shines. Once again, level 100. You pair him up with any deny monster. Considering top bases love to do this, run 4 team speed, run 5 team speed, you're always going to be able to pull this off. It can be a Frostbite who has the Energized trait against a Nishin's pet, and the battle is yours. We'll do Katsu Jinkin. And freeze, possession, freeze, freeze. Beautiful. We'll auto this to speed it up. Fatted. What are you going to do? I believe I'll do Infected Breath, AoE Poison, and Bleeding. Necro gets to churn in. Let's hit hard. Let's hit hard with Anima. Yeah, let's hit really hard with Anima. Let's take down one of the attackers, General Shannara, so that bleeding should be enough to kill her. I'll go ahead and do Katsu Jinkin. And honestly, if Nishin's pet didn't get frozen, he could try to possess me again. And actually, he does get 2 turns in. That's how crazy fast he is. But I'm not even concerned. He can try to possess me. He's just going to end up giving me double damage. Go for it, Nishin's pet. Do your worst. Let's see it. Let's see it right now. Flesh Piercer. And the possession blocked. Yeah. Look at that. That is so beautiful. We'll do Katsu Jinkin again. And once again, this is a level 100 Necromancer that doesn't even have his 3rd rune on. But he's just so good. Let's go ahead and go after the other attacker. Nishin's General Nishin, even though he's frozen and possessed. I'm gonna do the revival. I'm gonna revive Shannara and see how it goes. Or you know what? No, I'm not going to bother reviving, just to really demonstrate that I don't really think this skill is needed. Honestly, at level 100, go ahead and run it. But again, I mentioned earlier in the video, for defense, I'm not so convinced it's a good skill. Let's just finish off with Necromancer. Bam, there we go. With that being said, what do you think about level 100 Necromancer? Be sure to let me know in the comments below what you think about him. Are you going to be getting him? And once again, a huge thanks to Wolfgang. I will see you all next time.